New Year's resolutions are, love rules, intended to be break. Time largest of such may be on the channel of I will never, always mix Moscow mules and old Freebottom's dark ale. Once again, lot will in fact be worried in job and how we expend our cash. So up we get the dive, allows include a C at the options, start in the largest dramatic. If thou re pathetic and you loathe the human beings you job in, later the replies perhaps affirmative. Justin Urquhart Stewart is the company founder of 7 Invest Control and routinely tours schools and universities counseling on private financial and careers in the finance services. He has the consultation, polish up your CV. As yours qualifications and industry expertise put in any job you do in the society. Business community are more possessing to paper on their enterprise public liability, and if you do things love help out in yours regional high school, how's a spot in yours favor? By chance, the new year could be the time to ask for a pay growth. Corinne Mills, operating CEO at Private Carrier Control, says you requirement to period a query for a lift about 3 or 4 persons months up the end of yours tenant's finance year. How path, she says, they can budgeting it into the following year. If you do it to deceased though, if they wish to offer you the cash they just may not be capable to. This some item is to aware yours marketplace bet. Go on the internet and kind in wages manual and see at how lot you are intended to be pay. Or see at adverts for such official position or say to a chief bounty hunter. This tertiary item to recall is you must include a appropriate talk on the and paint up a listing of all yours artistic achievements of the recent year. Dong T fair tag it onto a meet or do it in a opportunity face. Include a much longer talk on yours career growth, and let them aware how you are devoted. Nearly surely affirmative. Mr. Urquhart Stewart says, this just way to rescue is to do it once following yours pay receipt comes in. How way you can't get yours hands on it and expend it on the trading. So set up a straight debit on payday. Put it in a tax wrapping love and ISA, instantaneous saving expense, so the revenue and the increase are taxation free. The stockpile marketplace has been the worst. If you had put cash in the FTSE 100 code of top shares at the start of recent year and reinvested the revenue of the dividend distribution, by medium December you would lose 7.5%. But Mr. Urquhart Stewart says, thou include to put for the length period. If yours grandmother had taken into account you £100 while you were a kid, and you had put it in the stockpile marketplace, 70 year after in all the revenue reinvested it would be cost £190,000. Ms. Mills says it's her private solution to cut downward the period she spends on public print, it's so addictive. You can discover oneself loser period at job, and as well it can be really emotion, receive oneself treated up in which's on the internet, so it's not nice for yours general welfare. Down there are, sarcastically, apps how can assist thou. Time is an app how claims it can assist human beings profit and time behind every day by next easy strategies intended to assist them de-imagine their relation in their telephone. App detox gets you to cancel yours apps, and later pesters you in irritating reminders while you break down the locks. Time would bonds telephone temperance in a obligation to factory trees both of virtual and actual. If you don't love gyms, certainly no. You win hold it up and thou waste management yours cash. The simplest way to begin sense minimally more than wholesome is on yours way to the office space. Get off the bus or subterranean, out of yours car and go or loop. One day thou read down there, see if you can stay at yours desktop, quite rather than sit there, and if thou re very aspiring get a moving walk desktop so you can go as you job. But down there's more than to suitability rather than evolving a six-pack, as Ms. Mills explains, down there is a new expressiveness at job on welfare and psychological public health, so it's not fair on gym affiliation but making things to enhance your psychological country, walk, yoga class, meditation technique or though connecting a chorus. Down there are times in yours lifetime while job can be so charming and breathtaking you do Mississippi holidays, says Ms. Mills. Yet is it wholesome? Of year it isn't. You requirement more than You requirement a private lifetime and period away. Once again, it's to do in welfare. On a more than pragmatic mention, M.R. Urquhart Stewart says, volume the period off up nobody else, and put the feast cash towards previous. This some gold guideline of holidays is the 1 week you solve to go overseas, the LB will solve to collapse. So buy several overseas exchanging previous in the new year and later routinely above the next months. How way you sleek out the exchange fluctuations.